Okay, Mama Boys is a podcast about how I didn't have a mom and Amish had too much mom. But really, we both have the same sort of problems, whether it's finances, relationships. It doesn't matter what kind of background you came from. It's what you do with that experience.
Mom Boys is a podcast about how he didn't have a mom, and I'm going to capitalize on it. That's what it's actually about.
Because you could come from a rich family and still have anxiety and depression, or you could come from a broken home and you could succeed and you can be happy. And basically what we're trying to do is realize that no matter what happens, everyone has the same problems, and together we're going to conquer the world.
When I tell you the kind of life that he's living, I think you guys are going to open your wallets, you're going to throw money, you're going to share the video, you're going to really get on board here because, it's not right, you know. Whenever I tell people about it, I can just see their eyes light up. You know, if I show you the place where he's living right now and stuff like that, you're gonna be like, no, we need to help this guy. He's fucked.
It's because, like, you know, you could come from a rich family, but you have no character because you never had a struggle in your fucking entire life.
Right.
So, you know, like, I come from a broken home. I had to work for everything that I got.
It's very cute that you think that it's an equal thing here, but really, this is we gotta, all the problems that you say I have, like, those aren't even problems. Those are like really good advantages that could like backfire because then you don't have a personality or something. But I do have a personality.
So you're saying you don't need a personality when you're rich?
You kind of don't, but the thing is I have one too, so.
Yeah, because you bought one.
Bought one how? How do you buy them?
You bought one boarding school.
Yeah, I went to boarding school. Yeah, that was like the hardship of my life when I went over there and.
Went over there?
India.
To India.
Yeah. And
The prince goes to India to claim his throne.
Yes, when I was 7 years old, someone told me that I was a prince. They've always told me that. It's funny that it's almost like you're so poor that you don't even realize how bad it is.
I mean, I'm doing fine.
Are you doing fine?
I'm doing fine.
Tell them about the breakup. Tell them why I came over here. You've been miserable for a week. Let's talk about the breakup. What did she say? Let's tell them about. Let's tell the people.
I mean,
we're all equals here. Yeah.
It was like the love of my life, you know, like that everyone gets one, you know, that you just like care about. And, you know, we shared everything together. She comes from a very, very successful family. She's a princess, much like you. She's a...
Good stock?
Comes from very good stock.
Very good stock, okay.
Her dad didn't like me. Her dad didn't like my comedy. He saw some of my comedy before and was just like, you know, like the fucking worst kind of insult where he's like, well, it's not for me, but I respect what you do. You know, like one of those.
One of those, like, because his daughter was there. Was she there?
Yeah.
Well, he has to say that.
He has to say that.
He has to give it that much.
I personally don't think you're funny, but I respect what you do. It takes balls to do what you do. I hate that so much when people are like, you know, like it takes balls to go up and talk to people. No, it doesn't. So I thought I was gonna marry this girl. I thought, you know, I'd get some of that princess money.
Yes.
You know, I didn't even care about that.
No, you don't
honestly,
even care about that.
But,
no. It would take so little to keep you happy because of like.
But you know, eventually, like cracks appear in the relationship, and
right.
Just like a couple weeks ago, she broke up with me because she told me that she could never marry someone that comes from a broken home. And I guess that's just like kind of, she thought just because I come from a broken home, if we ever got married, that home would eventually become broken.
Wow. You know what my parents just told me? They said that if I get married, I get a $5,000 a month allowance. I went home to visit them, right? Because sometimes I go home to visit them. It just makes me feel good being in their giant house, right? It just makes me feel like, you know, because we're comedians and there's like no money, and it's a tough business, and even the acting work, it comes and goes. Who knows when you're going to book more acting work? But then, you know, sometimes I get stressed out, right? I don't know how you deal. I don't know how you can live with this all day. But I'll go every week or two. I get a call from my mom every day. But I'll go visit her, and just being able to like wake up and do this, and just having space, it just makes me feel good. Anyway, I was over there and I was telling them, like, they were telling me like, hey, get married, when you get married, come on, make a baby, whatever, right? Because they're immigrants, and I said, man, I don't make any money. Like, I'm a comedian. No money. I make a baby, no money. And they said, listen, get married, $5,000 a month.
They're just going to give you $5,000 a month.
5 G's a month. Dude,
just to get married.
Just to get married. So not only is the family intact, right? But also, if none of this works out?
I don't even.
It's cute though that you came into the podcast thinking this was like an equal. Like we're gonna help Amish and we're gonna help more.
That's what I thought. Like that's kind of what you told me we were gonna do. Like that's why I agreed to this.
I don't know. I think it was.
we
It
level?
just seemed pretty obvious from the start to me. But I guess to you it was like, oh yeah, you know, like
Well, yeah, because we're both like peers.
we are peers and we're equal in God's eyes. But let's look at this world we're living in. The prime minister's dad was a prime minister. Trump's dad was a billionaire. What do you think? You're just gonna come up from nothing?
I mean,
Obama came up from nothing, but he did have that mom. You know what I'm saying?
so you're saying I don't know. Well, like, so what are we gonna do?
Well, here's the thing, okay? Every time I tell people about your no mom thing, especially girls, they get very excited. They light up. There's a joy inside.
I
They're
mean,
like,
my
"Oh
ex
God."
did not get lit up.
That's further in. But I'm saying, I'm seeing people light up, and I think we can capitalize on this. I think we can set up a foundation here for you. We can just ask people for shit. We can be like, look, this guy didn't have a mom. Show them the plant. Pull that in. This is a weed that they think is a plant.
It's not a plant. It's a tree now. It's taller than me. It's taller than you.
I mean, listen, I'm looking at this garden right here. That's a fantasy, dude. We need to go get it now. We need to like tell people and be like, hey, you had a mom.
Thanks for watching, Mama Boys.
Thanks for watching.
Please like, share. We're also looking for a free intern that we
Yeah.
can bully around and we won't pay.
Yes, $0 down. You can do it. You could be our intern for absolutely free. How does that sound?
Social media. We're looking for social media experts, and hey,
You're probably looking at our page saying, what the fuck are these idiots doing? They didn't do any of their social media work. Yeah, that's because we don't have an intern
we
yet.
need you.
That's what you're here for. Thank you.
And also, if you didn't like the show, here's a little something we all can enjoy.
You gotta see. This is great. This guy put a banger set together, though.
Don't do it!